Okay, alright. We are here. Turn this down a little bit. Jizu, okay. Happy New Year. Welcome, everyone, to Hangouts for Spyro the Dragon. No, just Spyro Reignited Trilogy. No, the Dragon. You already know it's the Dragon. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I'm about to finish it up. I have 100%ed the first two games, Spyro 1 and Spyro 2. I am now on, see, I'm not lying to, I 120%ed Spyro the Dragon. How does you even do that? You gotta play like me, I guess. So I am on the final game, Spyro Year of the Dragon. The final game made by Insomniac and Spyro. The final game made by Insomniac that was a Spyro game. Better way to word it. So, right off the bat, these are some of my favorite games as a kid. I adored these, and Crash were, and Super Mario 64, obviously. All of those 3D mascot platformers, oh my gosh, it was a golden age. And we see that with these remasters coming back for Crash and Spyro right now. And it's funny, with Crash, I really love that remaster, and I kind of have the same opinion more, went harder on my opinions on those games, what I originally thought. I liked the second the best, third the second, the first whatever. This one I actually really think I've switched around as far as I am in Year of the Dragon. Year of the Dragon used to be my favorite, and that, nostalgia, coming back and revisiting it now that I'm older, man, I'm not sure if 3 is my favorite anymore. I don't know. 2 was my least favorite, and now it might be my favorite coming back. It's funny what revisiting kind of older games from your childhood will do. But yeah, with that said, let's begin. If you're in the chat, say hello. Are you having a good New Year? January 1st, 2019. Pretty nuts. Pretty crazy that we're already here. The end of this year is the end of a decade, and that is what really kills me. Years fly by now, at least to me, but the whole decade is nuts. So I've completed the Midday, I think it's Midday Gardens? Yeah, Midday Gardens, which is the second world. What's up, AOI 2012? Are you having a good New Year's? How was your New Year's Eve going to New Year's? What'd you do? I think this is another thing I had to play very close to the New Year's, because, let's get to this world while it's loading. I'll tell a little story. It's a nice ring, it buzzes. Evening Lake. Okay, so that's the next place. When this game came out in 2000, and from 2000, 2001, I think 2002 I did it as well. I kept, I think for 2 or 3 years straight, I kept returning to Spyro 3 and beating it over, and I filled all the save spots.
You bumbling,
cinematic scene, can't talk, gotta get the story.
I asked you to carry out one simple task, and you fail me. I should have known better than to rely on a child. But don't worry about it. I'll deal with them now.
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
Without the dragons, the magic in this world will wither away. Without magic, I'll die. And so will your ever-slim chance of becoming a sorceress. Now, watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies.
Release me from this cage, you merciless miscreants!
How would you like some dragon for lunch?
Why, if I had my club, you'd all be in for...
Well, big guy. Big guy. What an easy gold trophy for Spyro 3. Yeah, I'm having a it's pretty easy, especially coming from Spyro 2, which was a little bit more difficult. Still pretty easy. I mean, it's game made for kids, but I remember getting frustrated as a kid, liking it more now as an adult.
I can assist you by dropping ammunition. Now get in there and fight the good fight.
But yeah, for since this came out, for years around New Year's Eve, I had a tradition. Unknowingly to me, I would just pick the game up and rebeat it on each of the save spots. Oh, I just got out. But I had no clue I was doing this. It finally dawned on me. I was like, why am I beating this game every New Year? So, returning to the old tradition, I'm beating this game near New Year's. Just a weird quirk. I don't know what happened. Okay, can I spit these? These might be no tickets for that. Oh no, it's that. It's a weird power up. Oh, he got it. I'm good. Alright. One thing I like about Spyro 3 a lot is the crap. The different characters. I do like that. I do like that they changed that up. And playing this Freck, no, you can tell they're getting ready to make Ratchet and Clank. They made Freck my life. I just said this was easy and I'm dying. You can tell they're getting ready to make boss-wise and whatever-wise. They're getting ready to make Ratchet and Clank. It's pretty cool, the progression from these Spyro games. They become more and more... There's two of them. Some people don't like that. Some people like the more simplicity of Spyro, like 1, Spyro 2 and stuff. But... One thing I'm finding I'm mixed on... In Spyro 1, they had all these dragons that they had voice actors for. They would say things about the area, whatever. There would be some dialogue with Spyro. This one has the eggs, and it's these little baby dragons, and they kind of recycled animations. I don't know, and I don't really... Maybe because there's more eggs, I get that they can't do 800 different voice acting for it. I get that, but I don't know. I don't like the recycled animation. I kind of just skip it. It's just nothing to me, so... But coming back now as an adult, I find this game a bit too easy. I don't find there's a lot of heart. And I remember the skateboarding sections, because I love that. And I still do as an adult. Those are very fun.
The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you, believe me, you don't want to know what she's going to do. Look,
I love the sections with Hunter, the character Hunter, skateboarding. As a kid, I was so into skateboarding. Still kind of am, actually, starting up again this year. But funny how things don't change. I'm playing Spyro and skating still. But that was just so crazy. I loved Spyro as a kid. And oh, shoot. I like skateboarding. Oh my gosh, they're combined. Like, I just thought that was just the best thing in the world. That's still fun. I don't find the same heart in the designs of the levels and how memorable they are. Like, some parts are definitely memorable because I played this game more than the other ones, but man, for something, the first and second one, I kind of remembered a lot more. Maybe they're smaller. Maybe this game has more quantity. I don't know what it is. But I'm still having a blast with this one. But like I said, the heart isn't there for me. I don't know what happened. I like to go around too because I'm OCD and get all of these, all of the gems in the overworlds.
Hi again, Spyro. This power-up can make you invincible, but...
Alright, let's get invincible. Some of these walls you can break. Yeah, see, like, I don't... I mean, it's the same kind of animations. They're cute little dragons, I guess, but... Over here... But man, playing through this entire trilogy again, great. Like I said, Spyro 2 actually surprised me. I like it a lot. Right. And for as much as like mascot platformers and games or whatever, I don't recall a lot of games like charging. I love charging with Spyro. Like, no other game I kind of remember does that. It just feels so fluid. This and I think I said it on our podcast before, but this and Crash, it was very easy to screw these up. I think they were easy to kind of cash in and just forget. And man, I think Toys for Bob with this, and then Activision, or there might have been a other side developer, I can't think, who did Crash other than Activision. I think they knocked them out of the park. I think they're very close to the original. I played these a ton as a kid, so they feel great. I think everything else is underwater. Let's go underwater. One thing is it's hard to find red gems underwater. They're kind of darker. They should have brightened them up a little bit. I know it goes with... It looks like it's underwater, but a little hard. Whoa, it's a big well. What's been really cool is going back and seeing how all these old enemies, what they look like now, what they did with them. You know, like this well did not look anywhere close to that in the PS1 original. I think they did a fantastic job. And I was going back after I played this and watched some of this old footage, and it's funny how time will... This is how this game looked always, even on the old ones, to me. So they really captured... Going in here. Oh, well, let me... Yeah. There's an egg. Jonah. Nice. Nice little Bible Easter egg there. Okay, let's get away from this well. But yeah, I went back and watched some old footage of the PS1 one, and man, that looks bare bones. And just, but as a kid, this is what it looks like to you. That's how the PS1 looked like to me as a kid, you know. But it's really funny how these remasters make the original crap. Gotta get away from this well. Get away from the well. Honey Speedway? Is that what this is? Honey Speedway. Get these gems. Back in here. There's money bags. Kind of a hard area to
Sorceress
go
has a
around
real
on.
prize on her hands here. It took 24 Rhinox to capture this dim-witted furball, so you better... Where are you getting all this money, Spyro?
I remember the penguin and I remember the kangaroo, but for some reason this Yeti I just totally
The
forgot
first
about.
rejuvenating breath of freedom. With the humility of a wounded sparrow, I genuflect to my noble deliverer.
It was no big deal, dude.
Yes! After all, it was I who let you out. Why, you brazenly avaricious, duplicitous, larcenous ursine! Now hold on!
Dang.
One more, perhaps?
At least.
Please do afford
With the
me
price drop of
some
the PS1
time
Classic,
to
did you
enjoy
buy
your
one?
visitation in the nearest
Drew?
future.
I'm very close to. I said my price point was 50, and I think we're at 60 right now, and I have like Amazon points to use and stuff, so I could get it for even cheaper. But with how quickly, like every couple days, it drops like $5 to $10. I'm kind of just waiting it out to see how low it'll go. Now it might go. I think it's hit 50, hasn't it? Or it's hit 60. I think that's what it was. Not at the points, but I'm never gonna find this again. It's kind of hard to find crap in this zone. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait it out to see. I'm gonna wait it out because I think I might get it for even lower. But man, yeah, those drop price. I thought that would happen with all these people saying they're canceling and just the crap surrounding it. So, but I will be getting one. I'm playing a game with it. I'm playing to see how low it goes. Did you pick one up? Are you interested at all to grab that? But I did see where someone had some hacked thing on it, and put all these games on it. It looks exactly what I want to have it for. And the thing I saw was called like Bleem. I could be really wrong. Was it Bleem? It was some hacked thing, but it had the original, like on the PS1 when you didn't have a disc in and just put it in as like a CD player or whatever. I think it's when you put a CD in it would do this. It had this original like 90s font or like backsplash to the font. It's hard to describe without looking it up. Like PS1 like load screen. I don't know. PS1 like menu screen. And then this cracked software or whatever that plays all these games, it had that. Someone recreated that or whatever. And I was like, man, that's awesome. It looked great. Looked great. Firework Factory. Now some of these I'm kind of remember some of the stuff. I definitely remember the skateboard like levels because I just loved playing them. I loved Tony Hawk back then. Loved Spyro. So. All right, where are these other? I got how many gems left? 79. Where are these other gems at? Jeez. I'm losing my way. I don't know where I'm at. It looks like I can go in there. What up, Samurai Warfare? Happy New Year's to you. How was your guys' New Year's? What did you guys do? I was with Jacob and Travis, a couple of our friends, a couple of the other Dwee bros and Dwee gals, and we got together at the house. It was very fun. I cannot find any more gems. This is bumming me out. Where are the other gems at? I'm losing my mind. Yours was great. That's good to hear. We have been playing when we have our get-togethers and stuff. The Jackbox Party Pack for like PS4. It's on every freaking system, I think. But I've been playing those with everybody, and those are a blast. Those are really freaking fun. I have no clue how there's more gems. Oh, did I climb up here at all? There we go. But the Jackbox Party Pack I definitely recommend. Getting some people together, very funny, very fun. I don't know what these are, and I do not know how to activate them. Alright, we're at 55. 55 we've got to get. How are there 55 more? I see nothing here. You're lying to me. Where is it at? Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. If you guys see gems, yell. I have to hit these. I also like this game added skill points. I think I talked about that on the Spyro 1 thing, but I think doing these little extra things. They're fun. Fun little extra achievement things to do. I'm never going to 100% this one because I can't find the gems. Maybe I have to get that Yeti and he was able to do stuff. There's a wall I bet I can break out on one of these. Let's find some walls to break. Why is there no gems? There's 55 more? Where? Where? Where at? There's no... I'm about to start doing the levels and just come back. Come back with fresh eyes. I know what it is. I hit these lanterns right here. Oh, come on. Nope. Maybe it's in the well. Nice. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go into the firework factory. I remember that one. We'll come back with fresh eyes. Fresh eyes. Yeah, man. So what is everyone's most anticipated game? 2019. What are you most looking forward to? I think mine has got to be... But I haven't kept up with it. I'm ready for it. And when I talk with people, it's like, I can't believe it's here. It's Kingdom Hearts 3 this month. I cannot believe that. Like, 12 years since another console Kingdom Hearts came out, so I think that is mine. Oh, so these two are from the first, or no, they're from the second one.
A naughty sorceress has stolen the professor's rocket plans, and I'm on a secret mission to find them. Handle with...
They have a couple characters they kind of recycled from Spyro 2. They also changed from Spyro. Oh, that didn't give me anything. I don't know what it is. from the first game, enemies gave you gems. The second one, they just added to a list. They added to like a counter, and when you get the counter, you get the power up for level. This one gives you the power up from the beginning if you can get to it, and then the enemies also give you gems again. It's interesting them kind of like playing with that formula. Let's try this over here. This looks like I can do something to it. I gotta be able to shoot a cannon out of that. These ninjas keep showing up. Those ones just go away and come back. Nice. Or something. Maybe let's just shoot him in there. Well, now they're giving freaking gems for some dude. What's in there? Oh my god. There's the enemy over here. So those might actually give gems for the first time, maybe. Wrong. Wrong. Noodles. Full trick noodles. Nothing over there. Okay, I can shoot that rocket. Let's grab a rocket. Look at the firework effects. Looks different. Looks a little different than what I remember. Those animations seem frick. Oh, shot me in the head. Another thing I don't like about this game, after playing 1 and 2 back to back, was the variety of enemies. Like, okay, they're doing different things. So to be fair, that's different enough, but they're all Rhinox. They're all this type of enemy. And Spyro 1 and 2 had these like wacko, off-the-wall enemies. This one does have stuff, you know, different than Rhinox, but Not as much as I remember. The enemy variety is kind of weak. Pretty weak in this one, I think. All Rhinox. So it was a little bit more variety there.
It looks like you'll have to use this cannon to get across here.
I just have to free my mind. A lot of influence in games and other media around this time to point out what even that just was. So this was the year 2000. Matrix came out in 99 and changed everything. Its impact was huge. So that just then that large, even that kind of sound effect is, I think that was the same sound effect from the Matrix. Ah, you know what? I could be. Yeah, I think that was that's the Matrix. Because I was thinking it could be Kill Bill as well, but I'm not. I think Kill Bill came out in 2000 or more or after. Now I'm really second guessing myself a lot, but this like those just anything, like everything wanted to be the Matrix. Everything wanted that slow-mo whatever was so innovative for its time, and games especially, I think, kind of borrowed from that kind of slow-mo. And you can also look at Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Lots of slow-mo in that, from what I remember. Again, that was 03. Big Matrix impact at that time. But how funny that I'm talking about that about a Spyro video game. Oh my gosh, was I supposed to do that? Y'all get blowed up. Music's great in this and all of them. There's some stuff down there. Oh, it's the beginning level. Got him. Oh, was that a box I could run into back there? It was. Let's ram this box. I'm also playing with the D-pad. I don't know, I just really like the D-pad versus the analog stick. That's how I played them. I love that they just kept that. You're able to play it with the D-pad. Most games now you can't even move around with the D-pad, but that was the best decision. That's how I played Crash as well, with the D-pad. But I almost missed that. Didn't know you could ram the box. Almost ran that wall. I think I can tell now after playing Ratchet and Clank, it's been years and stuff, and returning as an adult, each one was more involved. Each one had the second one, you go back, you revisit older levels with more powers and stuff, and that's kind of cool to reach stuff you couldn't before. In this one, there's some return with the characters. You go back once you have characters you unlock later. So they kind of built that. This one, they made the levels bigger. And it's almost a Banjo-Tooie effect, where it's like, okay, but you gotta fill that stuff with, you know, certain things. And I think that, again, that's just getting ready for Ratchet and Clank, where they have, I guess, more memory to fill that stuff out. They just is like, let's just make it bigger, more stuff to traverse, but it doesn't make for a really solid
We'll have to use
design,
this
you know?
power-up to take out these fire dragons. It will allow you to
And I
super
compare it to
fly and
Banjo-Tooie,
super
but I
free
would
at the same
never,
time.
that is like the biggest culprit when it comes to that. This is not even close to that, but to a degree, I think more heart and care were in 1 and 2, I felt, in some certain places, but this one wants to be a Ratchet and Clank. It's right in between, you know, this and the first Ratchet and Clank, which got not only a remaster, but a remake as well, that came out last year or 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago, Ratchet and Clank was, and man, that was a freaking blast. Get the 2 flying fire dragons. This one does continue with Spyro 2 of like cool mini games and cool things you can do. Look at these dragons. Oh my gosh. This is a crazy freaking boss battle for this game. It's like just as involved almost as other boss battles. I remember this, definitely. This is cool to see. It's cool to go back and see how they kind of conquered some of this other stuff. Just seeing it in HD, anything is cool like that. Can I go down in these pits or are they blocked for me? Oh, you can, okay. I'm having a hard time. This is a long fight. Oh my god. Can I just hit the head of him? Nope, he gets you. I think the dragons had a little bit too much health. Oh my god. Why did I even go here? Dang, that hurt. Frick. Gosh almighty, can I get up? Oh, thank you. That hurt. They're getting meaner and meaner. Definitely going faster though. More, I need to freaking find something. Dang, that hurts. Oh shoot! Oh frick! It's gonna take 300 years to get back to where I was at. That is obnoxious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, I can't hit them all. There we go. I wait for him out here. Wait for him out here. Got to get this red one. Oh gosh. Look how freaking small this little dragon is. Buzz off. Make it freaking impossible. How am I supposed to do this? I killed him, but I freaking lost everything. I haven't done nothing to this dragon. Oh man. Oh my gosh, it's still alive. Jeez. Get these gems. Might as well. Alright, we're doing good now. Got him.
I fished it.
Jeez. Gauges. Alright, was there anything in here? Oh, I didn't even freaking grab the power up. Power up. Get some goodies. Gem over here. that's everything. Where are we at? Oh my gosh, 298 out of 600. Talk about the level getting bigger. They also added these little portals to get to other parts of the level. I think that has to be another thing with the levels are just so big. They had to do that, these little portals. Whereas now, why couldn't that just be an entryway and I go straight into, you know, go straight back and see that kid? But I think that was a limitation on the memory, loading all that at one time. Well, they separate it out in those portals, but the portals are kind of weird now. They're just like weird game design. It's weird to see HD and have that, I guess is what I should say. If you play a PS1 game and they can't load it, there's a reason for it. But I bet that might have been cause for... They said, I was reading an interview, I guess they had said that they had moments of... you know, they had to decide stuff for the remake. Do they tweak this? They make this a little bit different. Do they hold as fast as they can to the original design? I think that was one they just probably bickered about. Like, let's just make it to where you just go straight out to it. But I don't know. It's a remake. We gotta get 600 gems. Like a gem, but you're a firefly. Little side thing over here.
I think I can see an egg behind you, but it's out of reach. We'll have to take the long...
Oh, the Winox. Yeah, there's one up there. Right. Ah, shoot. Right, I'm dead. I am so dead. Crap. Can you just... Oh, I gotta get their back. Oh my god. Remember how I said this was easy? This was an easy one? Ay ay ay. Load times when you die are kind of bad. They're hit or miss. This was easy.
I think I can...
Like, how do I get... I can't... I can't believe it counts as a double. How do I get... I can't, like... Oh my gosh, how do I hit this? Can I hit this back at him? Oh my gosh, what do you do? I can probably use those rockets. Or you can hit him from behind if you can get to him like I did.
I think...
I'm gonna find one of those rockets. Come back and get that guy. I do not like this attitude right now. But yeah, we'll use that. Gotcha. I just love charging around and jumping over these. So fluid. So good. Alright, we need another one of these. Love the fireworks. Love those fireworks. Need this one. Frick. Frick. This level is freaking enormous. I want to make doubly sure I didn't miss any of those gems. There was a lot. I do like the freeform camera. They actually kind of fought about that. I had heard. I think that was the right thing to do. Because at first I was kind of playing it as I used to on the PS1. I was I was changing the camera. You can either hit, yeah, it's L2, the center of the camera, which I would do as a kid. Or you can just start, you know, doing that and it would be much more fast. I think there's an option to do passive or the other way. It kind of gave you both options, I believe. This game was really great about honoring, you know, what was originally was, while still tweaking and just making stuff better, you know. But it's a fine line. I think games like Master Chief Collection do you can play the original updated. I mean, it's up-res, but it's the original textures and all that. But the remake of that, like the way they change certain things, just the feel of it, the feel of like stuff in the flood or whatever is not good. It's just not a good remake in that regard. But to switch back and forth, you can play the thing, the whole thing, Master Chief Collection and that, but that original, so it doesn't matter. But oh yeah, the monkey. There's a monkey character. This game's pretty freaking big. I forgot there's a whole other. I just got the Yeti. But yeah, there's a monkey character.
Hey, look what was in the water. They must have been trying to put it into order. If you see Hansel, tell him I've gone back to Evening Lake to finish work on the...
416. That's 600. We're missing 2 eggs. Whole room we passed through. More 25 out of 600. Drop down here and see where that goes. Okay, you need the monkey. Got the monkey. Now give it up. I've got the monkey. Okay, we did that one. I wonder if I can use a rocket to activate that one. That has to let me out somehow. Maybe just standing there. Any purple doors over here? Oh, it's open now. Where did it shoot me to? Oh, it's a shortcut. Okay. We know one's in that monkey thing. Maybe there's two in that monkey thing. Ugh. I just don't know. You know. My OCD's going nuts right now. I gotta get these gems, but I just remembered, yeah, that monkey. Yeah, let's call it a day for this level. You don't know what you don't know. Lost Fleet. I kind of want to check out this Yeti. Oh, that looks like I'm supposed to do that. There we go. Nice. I'm a genius. Nice. I could sleep well tonight. Stooby. Stooby dooby doo. Stooby dooby doo, where are you? I'm missing one egg. But I've got all the gems. They might be behind another one of those. That kind of looked like a little design on it. With light coming out of it. I think you can break into this pirate ship. It has to. Sometimes it's very weird. One was sitting at the bottom of this lake and it did not look like anything. I'm missing one egg. Let me check something right here. Oh, it shows you right there. Glide to the tower. Okay, that means I gotta be out of here. And I gotta be Gosh, I can't find anything in this freaking level. I was near. No, I don't want to freaking go in the mouth. Ugh. I came out near the whale. The whale. Okay. Is this it? Here's where it was. How in the frick do I get out of here? Oh my gosh, do not put me in the well again. Okay, this is the other. Okay, glide to the tower. I'm in freaking genius. Percent level complete. I want to see this little Yeti guy. Bentley's Outpost. Let's see what this guy does.
I will gladly help you on your quest, Spyro. But first, I must attend to my young...
What in the world? Did he spin it fast?
Hey, bro, it'd be really cool if you smashed that boulder.
As a kid and having these new characters, I think it was really cool they did this. Twirl my thing around you. These characters are fun to play. The kangaroo jumps high. Or penguins shooting rockets all over the frickin' place.
I heard those big bullies calling you
A wuss! Okay, so this guy can't jump high though.
If you use your spin move to deflect the snowball into the gong, I bet we can make the roof...
Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Brian. Let me hit the gong. Boing. That's it. You've had your last day, sea lion, or seal, or whatever that is. Wreck my life. things here. 205, 600. Jeez, they're just really making these big. Alright, diamonds here. Bet this wraps around to the front of the level. Oh my gosh, I did not go down there. It's a 25 on there. I gotta run for freaking 3 years.
Another gong. Great. I bet we can cost.
You can also, and I've said this in the Spyro one, you can change the music to the original. Sometimes I'll do that and listen to it. It used to be. It's original sound effects too. When you do that. Pushing out the edge. Yeah, skill point. Sometimes you get skill points for the weirdest things. Charlie! Gotta make a platform. Glass. It's glass. Or ice. Oh, that only goes for so long. Do not fall off the edge. And I stayed up. We stayed up way too late on New Year's. I'm gonna have to take a nap soon to be able to freaking function. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Here-
Whee! That's pretty fun. Pretty fun change up. Frozen at Lars. Okay. Let's try this one. Frozen at Lars. Oh, shoot.
Welcome to Frozen Altars, Spyro.
Frozen Altars. Did they spell it wrong, or I looked at it wrong?
Special power for as long as you stay in our world.
Oh, ice breath. Okay, I'm coming back around on this game. The enemy design is still kind of letting me down. It's all Rhinox, but got ice breath here. I like the new characters. That monkey I remember, the Yeti, all that. Yeah, these are good. This is a good one. Not that I haven't hated them before, but.
Some bearer sold us a laser defense system to protect us from Rhinox. But with these flippers, I can't even turn it on. You'd have no trouble using it, though.
This music's awesome. This is the original. Oh, frick. Let's hear what the... Just add more instruments to it. Sounds awesome. Yeah, I remember this song. Trying to fire. Man, this music is banging. I'm gonna request this at the club. Yeah, Frozen at Lars. Frozen at Lars from Spyro 3. Oh yeah, we got that. Yeah, do you have Frozen at Lars, Spyro Reignited Trilogy? Alright, everything's still in freaking language. That's off. But that's a skill point. Sometimes they have these weird like items that just break in there, and you know it's probably a skill point. So I always make sure to take them out. Oh my gosh, it's a fricked up snowman.
Eustace and I were having a snowman building competition when the sorceress brought them to life with a spell.
Man, I remember this very vividly. This music is bopping. Frick! If you want to hear some good...
Get up to that treasure.
Yeah, something to stand on. Yeah, you, dude. If you want to hear good music, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. It kind of actually reminds me of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze music, but Man, that was unbelievable. There was levels I would just pause and just listen to the music for a little bit. Kind of sounds like it a little bit. Kill this elephant one right here. It's gotta hurt. Oh. Bust these up. Why can't I break that? And whoever did this track. Alright, let's go in here and do some Bentley stuff.
Spyro, I just received word from my little brother.
That dumb Yeti took my ball. I told him to give it back or you'd kick his lousy butt, but he... I knew you'd do it. Go and show him not to mess with us. Remember to block his high punches and hit him low when he...
X for a body blow. Circle for the big hookaroo. The classic big hookaroo. Press the triangle button to block high. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, bless me. How am I supposed to know? Oh my gosh, this guy's tearing me apart. Gosh, I'm close.
You really showed here. You should go back and kick his butt again. This time, it'll be a 3-round match. And when you win, don't let him send you off with this.
Jeez, I'm not good at this. God, stop.
Only 2 more rounds to go. You're due.
You do that one. there, it's there.
This is the last round.
Gosh, I gotta destroy this guy. I like this. It's not the second round. Gosh almighty.
Hey, this isn't my ball.
I bet there's a thing for, was this frozen altars, not Atlars. Beat Yeti in 2 rounds, yeah. I knew it. Frick.
Oh, I found my ball.
Oh, I have to like come back into the
Oh, I found my ball.
bang. Gotta redo the whole freaking level. Mess up. Dozen cold ones. I knew I was so close to getting that guy until. Ah! What a nightmare. Man, they got a banger. Oh, frick. I've had one very bad glitch in this game. One that made me, it turned the screen green when I was with the penguin. It made me laugh. It was fricked up. Every noise in the game was going at once, and I ended up just killing the penguin, killing myself as the penguin. And it reset, but it was pretty fricked up.
Thanks for helping out, Spyro. Why don't you take this?
See, Spyro, you're a sports fan, aren't you? As you probably know, fruit... Head on in, Spyro. It should be a thrilling match.
One thing they did change that was pretty funny is in the original, and I remember it being weird, the final level in Spyro, one of the final like 4 or whatever you in Spyro 1, you're using these, they use like these goo guns, they're shooting like slime at you, that hurts you, and I was like, I don't remember that. Slime? Like I don't remember them shooting like goo and stuff at you. Sure enough, I watched the video of that level, and they're shooting machine gun like bullets at Spyro. It's like I understand why they changed that for like E for Everyone game, and they have like little machine guns at Spyro. It doesn't fit the world regardless of whatever, but I thought that was the funniest thing. So I get that change. It's funny having to go back like after 20 years, and looking and saying, okay, this works, Let's throw this out. This can be tweaked.
I challenged a Rhinoc to a traditional game of cat hockey, but I think I sprained my flipper while training. Great. Freeze the cats and push them into my goal.
First player to 5 cats wins. Cat hockey, my favorite game. Oh, I remember this being amazing. Oh, you can even get him. Got 3. Got 4.
That Rhinoc has been gloating ever since he beat you. You should ask for a rematch. I think that guy sprayed cat. Great. Freeze the cats and push them.
Oh! I'm trying to get into the other one. I'm an idiot.
I challenge. Great.
Just them in the blue goal. Why'd they say the blue goal? I wonder he wasn't freaking fighting me. We'll get both of them. Frick him. You can't. I need one freaking more. Push this one over. Ah, shoot. Ah, frick. Frick you. Got him.
Well done. I think you deserve to keep the champion.
Baha. Nobody thought that was like any cheating. It's just freezing my opponent. I was really fine with that. Cat hockey. I love cat hockey. Let's see. There was a lot of gems. I'm missing 2. There was all those things up there, but I think it's the highest I get in the area. How do I get up there? 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 I think this was a challenge for me as a kid. Now it's a challenge for me as an adult. Wait a second. Wait a second. I don't think that's high enough. Ah. How do I get up where I want to get to? How do I get to the spot I want to get to? Want to get up there, I want to really get up there, I want to. Let's try it over here. And then over there? Okay, this might be it. Okay, I like the look of this. There's an egg. Jasper. Jasper. Looks like no platform there. Oh, are you kidding me? That might be it. It's so close though. It'll take 300 years to get back. 300 years and counting. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a stream. But thanks for joining me, watching, archived, watching on Twitter, watch wherever the heck you can get your eyes on it. The Hangout. We've got some great Hangouts planned for 2019. We've got some great new stuff planned for 2019. I think you're going to be surprised. So I'm gonna chill out the rest of the day, my New Year's Day, play some Spyro, just like the old times. Subscribe if you haven't already to DweeboYT on Twitter. You'll know when I'm going live. Like today was just out of the blue. People that follow on Twitter knew I was coming through with that. Get some new video deets on that. All the good stuff. DweeboYT on Twitter. Feel free to like and subscribe if you'd like as well. Yeah, so hope you've had a good New Year's Day. I'm about to get these gems over here. You best believe it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you this year. Get the joke in. People say, see you next year. See you this year.